Good evening. I'm doing this carol a little bit earlier tonight. I've got lots of paperwork I got to get to, and so before the evening gets away, I wanted to share this wonderful story I found. This is a Christmas song I know you guys will be very familiar with, and I wanted to share with you the wonderful history behind it. This one first appeared 1943, and it's a Bing Crosby favorite. And when it was actually written to be from a soldier's perspective. And it's the song I'll Be Home for Christmas. And I thought it kind of compared with a little bit of what we're going through right now. I know a lot of us are having to change our Christmas plans because of COVID, of course. So I thought that we could relate to it. But in 1943, it was at the battleship of North Carolina, and the chaplain could feel that the crew were getting homesick. They were going to be stationed overseas on Christmas, so they would not get a chance to be even in states where their children and families were. And so, knowing this, he wanted to do something to boost their morale. And so he goes to each man who had families and children and asked them for $5. And they, of course, gave it to him. And then he took the $5 and he sent it to Macy's with all their addresses. And he said, listen, I want you to be able to buy toys for the children from their dads, the soldiers, and to mail it to their homes in time for Christmas. Well, Macy's stepped up. They did it. And because they also had the names and addresses of these soldiers' families, they said, hey, we want to do something for the soldiers. Why don't you come to our store and we will videotape you doing a message to your spouse or your dad. And so the Christmas program back on the USS North Carolina was going on. The men enjoyed it. And at the end, the chaplain comes forward and he says, well, I've got a surprise for you. And so he tells them what he did with the $5, and that your children will have a Christmas present from you this Christmas to open. And now for the further surprise. And they rolled down the screen and they showed the footage of each of the men's families, telling them, hello, hi, we miss you, we love you, we're doing great, and, can't wait till you come home, all those wonderful messages. And of course, there was not a dry eye in the house that night. The BBC outlawed this song for Europe because they thought it was going to make the men more depressed. But when the men of the USS North Carolina heard it, it just only boosted their morale. So let's sing that song. And if some of you all had to cancel your plans for Christmas, we can hopefully that this next year this time, that we can be with our families again. So here we go. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents under the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a wonderful evening.